Hi, my name is Steve Hart and welcome to Podcasting Made Easy. Now, if you've cracked audio podcasting and want to expand into video, then there's a few things you might want to consider. It's all doable, of course, but it takes a bit more prep and a bit more post, and you have to decide whether the extra time is going to be worth it. Now, going from audio-only podcasting to video can be as easy as you want to make it. It can be as simple as talking to the lens in your smartphone right where you are, a bit like me sitting here, or something a bit more elaborate with lights and a backdrop and all the paraphernalia to give it that pro look. I've done both over the years, and when I began hosting movie reviews on YouTube, I had to lift my game a little bit and got some LED lights and spent time color correcting my footage and added titles and captions, and on it went. I essentially turned a 14-minute podcast into a production that took 8 hours or more to get out the door. But when I do quickie videos for Podcasting Made Easy, well, it's done and dusted in 60 minutes or less. I pop the phone on a tripod, it's an iPhone 14 by the way, frame it correctly and start recording, and I just use natural light, whatever's coming through the window over there. It's as simple as that. And it's the cheapest lighting you're ever going to get, but results will vary depending on how bright the sun is and where it's positioned in the sky. It means the look of your videos will change from one recording to another because you're not in a controlled environment. But people who go outside to record, to do their walk and talks, well, they get away with it, obviously, because they're walking around the streets, walking and talking straight into their camera, and that can make for a very entertaining way to deliver a podcast as well. You don't have to be sitting inside a room. Indoors, though, keep the background simple, not like this one, and make sure the camera is at eye level and leave a bit of headroom at the top and have your eyes about 1/3 of the way from the top of the screen, okay? The biggest thing to worry about, though, isn't the camera, it's the microphone. It's always the audio that's the important thing. People will forgive average video so long as they can hear what's being said. I use a $30 cable mic bought from a big box store. People can hear what I say, my video's in focus, and that's all that really matters to viewers, and it's a bonus if I don't embarrass myself. I sometimes use a teleprompter app on the phone for much longer pieces that are pre-written and rehearsed. And if you're using 2 or more cameras, then you will need to make sure both cameras are set to exactly the same settings. So the same frame rates, the same orientation, the same resolution, audio at 48k hertz, mono if possible, and set the exposure lock to the same one. You've got to have both cameras exactly the same. And if you can use 2 identical cameras, well, that's even easier for you. But there's one little problem with using phone cameras for this type of work, because the audio can, in longer sections, drift out of sync. So that could happen. Be prepared for it. And it just means clipping away your audio and moving it a few frames one way or the other so it goes back into sync. And you do that using your video editing program. I use Final Cut Pro. It's an expensive one, I guess, but it's only because I happen to have it from donkeys years ago and have still got the license to use it, so I get the updates. It's on my Mac, I use it, and I'm quite comfortable using that. But there are plenty of options for editing software knocking around. I'm sure you may even already have one on your PC. Now, if you've never done a piece to camera before, well, you may need to practice a bit before you get comfortable with it. I know I had to work at it, but with a little preparation, you'll do fine. Start simple, improve as you go, and remember, your first videos don't have to be absolutely perfect. And jump cuts that you've seen in this video have been normalized now. And that's what happens when you cut. You can easily cut audio. You can't easily cut video without it showing up. And so we come to live with that. And that's just one of those things we do nowadays. And my advice finally is to keep your presentation real, keep it natural. Viewers want authenticity. They are seeking it. They're looking for it. Give it to them. And have fun doing your videos as well. Okay, please share my podcast, and if you have any questions about making a podcast, well, do pop them in the comments below, or you can flick me an email via my website, stevehartmedia.com. Be great to hear from you. Okay, my name is Steve Hart. Cheers for now. I'll see you next time.